Hey, hello everyone. Am I audible or yeah, I hope my volume is audible for everyone. Voice is very low. Okay. Is it better now? Is the volume better now? Okay. Perfect, guys. Give me just some time. Right? Give me some time. Okay, we'll just give couple more minutes for people to join so that everyone is joined. In the meanwhile, I will open up the relevant charts for you guys. Sorry. And try and open up the right charts for you guys to see through this particular tab, right? So guys, our analysis, right, was more or less in line with what we were seeing yesterday in the so we were seeing a grinding day for sure, because if you see the way the entire thing was positioned, right, you had couple of banks which were looking up, couple of banks which were looking down. Importantly, HDFC, right, had hit a resistance, and HDFC was saying that it wanted to continue trading on the downside, right? So that is where in fact I was also of an opinion that we just wait out and see how the markets trade. We got couple of good trades there, and I have recommended, in fact I have recommended 3 trades which we took, and I hope everyone has made good profit, because what we are gonna do next is we are trying to take a trade. Okay, wait, I'll just close the fan. So we will try to see if there is a trade which is available for us to take per our setup on Hero Zero, right? Interestingly, if you see yesterday when I started the bank nifty video analysis, right, I was very clear that if 43,450 to 500 level in bank nifty is achieved, you may get a good Hero Zero on the put side, because for today there is a small resistance which is there in the bank nifty at the levels that I have mentioned, right? Now Finnifty, if you see, right, is giving a good sweep candle, right? I think I will wait for some time. I need a closing below 19,320. We'll wait and we'll see, right? We'll wait for our trade setup. Now traditionally, right, you look at the bank nifty charts first, right, in 15 minutes. If you see, this is gradually breaking down. It again, buyers try to come in and take a support. They have not been able to take the support here, right? This is an important point here. Any closing below 43,350 in bank nifty, you will get a good put trade, because this is the level where buyers yesterday came in. This is the closing candle. It gave support once in the morning. The moment these lows start falling down, you will see a panic kind of selling which will bring it down by 100 to 120 points, right? Quickly, let's see the component chart, right? So if we are analyzing, let's look at the component chart as well. Component wise, right, if you see HDFC, importantly, as I said yesterday, looks weak, right? Kotak was strong. Kotak gave that up move. Axis, we said, is strong. Axis is continuing its journey upside. There is a mild profit booking. But if you importantly see, right, ICICI actually opened, went up. This was another stock which we felt. So ICICI and HDFC, I was saying, will be opposite, but now these guys have joined the hands. Guys, we will get a good, I said there is a joker in the pack. this person, right, is acting as a joker in the pack. Given 3 banks are aligned, right, Axis is neutral, IndusInd and SBI are giving a support. The fall will be good if you get a trade right here below this closing. Just wait out 43,340 below this closing, you will get a good trade. Now whenever you get a closing there, right, don't immediately try to enter the trade. Generally what I suggest everyone is try to take a trade by finding a support on the option chart, right? So clearly we are seeing a downside movement in the bank nifty, right? For the timing we are seeing a downside movement in the bank nifty. Right now we will see the option chart to figure out where exactly can we get a good trade. Right now for people who want to trade we can choose both, but I am Finnifty or bank nifty, right? Finnifty, the volatility will be high for now, so let's just wait out and see where we can make money through this particular thing, right? Wait. Right. So here you have a good support at 220. So between this range, right, 238 to 235 to 220, let this candle enter and then we will take a put trade, right? Bank nifty I am now looking at 43,200, right? So for today the movement in bank nifty will be grinding only, guys, because bank nifty due to this expiry, right, the Finnifty will continuously, the option writers will keep interfering, so you won't get a clean trade. The clean trades were in the morning. There were 2 trades. I think the second trade was way better, but now directionally, right, we can start looking at buying a put between 235 and 220. Yeah. Okay. Where does the bank nifty have support? Bank nifty, right, importantly will try to take below this, right? It will try to take one round of support at 43,200, second round of support at 43,100, right? Below 43,100, 43,0502 for this entire range, you know, is a good support zone because there is a psychological support, right? So I am looking at a put right now. I am just waiting for better prices to buy the put, right? I am just waiting for better prices to buy the put, right? Components are all aligned, guys. Components are all aligned. It is pointing towards giving me a movement on the short side. So HDFC, right, below 1650, this fellow has already started breaking. There is a closing candle below 937. This will also help me take the market down below these support lines of 1960.5. Kotak will also start falling. Raghavendra sir, I am looking at 43,500 PE. I have opened the chart. 43,500 PE, right? If I get it between this zone, I will try to buy the put. Again, I won't enter in between when it's going up because the movement, when the movement happens, right, the option premium tends to cool down. Second thing, the SL, right, becomes very big. So here if I enter between 235 to 220, my SL, right, is very small. So I'm just waiting for me to get a good place to put the SL. Yeah. But again, as we were expecting, market is breaking down, right? Now if you see, right, again, don't be in a rush, guys, to enter the trade. Don't be in a rush, right? Market will come back and give you a chance to enter. See, while you are part of the session, right, try and focus also on the way we are analyzing the market, the way we are looking at where the momentum is building and how the momentum is building, right? So that is important because once you learn it, right, I think in future you can do all these trades by your own. You don't need to kind of depend on anyone to take a trade. Yeah. Now if I see here, right, what was telling me the market can fall down. Yesterday when I was doing the analysis, I had said 43,300 call writer has not exited his positions, right? How many of you all remember that thing? I had clearly said this call writer has not exited his position, which is also saying that despite the move, right, I said this is looking slightly tricky. In fact, I'll just go to historical data and we'll look at yesterday's, when we were looking at yesterday's data, right, how to see all these things. If you do it right, your ability to be a trader, right, who is kind of looking at everything holistically, your setups, right, will give you good results. So if you see, right, market went beyond 43,300. I said 43,300 and 400, the call writer has not exited its position. Big call writing is at 43,500, right, and big put writing is at 43,000. So above, right, I said 43,450, and typically for people who have been following me, right, 43,500 call writer is there. You make plus minus 50 points as a good range from where you can take a shot, right? So 43,450 was my morning shot because of this reason. And I was now if we see today, right, live data mein, we will I'll pull the live data again. I am not recommending anyone to buy this data piece. I have it, I am using it for my analysis. Once you guys are comfortable, right, there is a way to analyze this open interest. If you learn it and you find it useful, you can use this, or there are many other tools in the market, right? So there is no recommendation, don't invest, right? With lag you also get data in some other proprietary systems as well. Now if you see, right, despite the up move, these guys did not exit their position, right? So they were confident of bringing the market down till where? I think till 43,200, right? So these two pillars are important for me. So between 43,400 and 500, when the market came again after the breakdown, that was a good place to short. When we were analyzing the market, the momentum actually was fast, so we did not get an entry, but it's actually now gone one way. It has gone and met the target, right? So I am not interested in making any new positions. I am just on a wait and watch right now. Okay. This can go all the way up to 360, guys. So don't chase it. Give it some space. If it comes down and gives us a dip, right, it can go all the way up to 360, right? It can go all the way up to 360, guys, right? The supports, as I mentioned, are around 43,200. So let's see whether it is taking any support or it is continuing, right? So wait now, as in it's trading near support, we'll wait and we'll see what exactly is happening. Bank Nifty falling hard. Yes, Bank Nifty is falling hard. We had analyzed it. Unfortunately, we did not get an entry, and otherwise it was a good entry. Any people who had joined live, right, would have made easily 80 to 100 points in this. This one has given goods, even in Bank Nifty, right, the PE has moved 80, 100 points. So it's okay, we'll get another entry. We'll wait for a pullback, right? This is a good support here. I am waiting for a pullback. If the pullback happens, I may try to enter as in at the pullback somewhere between 43,350 and 380. We will get a good entry there. Yeah, it's actually not it's not coming back. Wait, don't be in a rush, guys. During trading, right, yeah, grinding move till the top and fall, correct, and the levels were correct. I was still hoping, right, after that one breakout Prava, when it gave beyond 43,450, had it gone to 43,550, right, I would have started making positions in Finnifty PE, right? Unfortunately, that level did not come till 43. The level that I was waiting for, right, 43,550, had that come, I would have bindas started making positions of Finnifty PE for 0.0 with 10% of my profit, but that did not come, right? So now here again, guys, this is going towards 360. It's already touched 360, guys, 367, right? It's okay, as in we missed this entry. Now we wait for a trade to form, right? But guys, again, there are many people who have written to me in DM or in several groups, right, in terms of how I arrive at my target setting. right? How do I find out where the momentum will come? How do I arrive at my target setting? This live trade, right, we did not take it, but at least while we were analyzing this chart, right, did you guys get a sense of how do I plan my targets? Very clearly, right, 360 is this zone. So if you see right here, maximum 1 2 3, these 3 4 candles are here, right? This candle low is here. That is where I was looking at 360. Okay, it can go beyond it, but I am not interested in what is happening beyond, because these are all the supports. Here the option sellers can again short the put premium to bring it down, right? But did you guys get a sense of how I plan my targets? Give a thumbs up if you have understood it. In case you want me to again explain it, you can let me know and I'll try and explain it in detail. Yeah, guys, understood? No. The other thing, right, when you look at the spot chart also gives you a clue. So 43,200 was my target. 43,200 has been met. The reason why I'm saying it is met is now again here, right, there is a support. Now in the flow, right, market can keep falling, right? It can keep falling, but you as a trader, 80% of your quantity, right, you should learn to exit at your target once. No, don't try contra trade, Vishwanath. Contra trade के लिए ना, okay, I'll explain it again. So contra trade के लिए ना, you need to wait out and actually see which direction the market is taking. Without knowing the direction, right, where market is gonna go, don't enter a contra trade, because what happens is there is a small bounce and then it falls. This support has been respected 2 times since yesterday, 2-3 times, right? Yesterday this support has been respected. Actually, if you see, right, even in my analysis video, I said up move, right, I am not liking in bank nifty because of simple reason, right? If you remember, I had given a flagpole and I said why this is not the correct flagpole. So if you see, right, this is what it has done, guys, and you can go back. For people who have not watched my video, again go back and see, because I have explained many things, right, in the video, and I said this channel is getting formed, this channel is getting formed, and this channel is being respected, right? Now typically a flagpole is body, the pole, right, has to be 3 to 5 bars. The body of the flag should be horizontal, or body of the flag should be horizontal as in straight, or it should be seeing downside. Why seeing downside is important? Because we are always analyzing the market with option sellers perspective. Now option seller, right, short covering moves are the most ferocious, so we are also trying to target short covering moves, right? That is where I always say that you have to look at the markets from a short seller's perspective. Short covering moves is what you should capture. Short covering move, if you capture, right, you would always capture the momentum based moves, right? People many times they ask me how do I capture momentum, because I am always looking at short covering in bank nifty strikes. That is where I always tend to figure out momentum moves. Okay, now this movement which has happened, right, now if you see, right, this was looking up. Now any ascending channel, ascending triangle always opens you up below the channel breakdown, right? It opens you up for a below channel breakdown, right? It opens you up for a movement downwards, right? So the put trade today has given the best movement. Had we been able to enter at 240, this has gone right up to 420. 180 points is 60-70% you could have captured if we would have entered aggressively there, right? I did not make an entry there, but yes, as in just before the session at VWAP retest, there was an entry given. I have personally taken a trade with 4 lots there and I have exited my quantity, but during session I am not considering it as a successful trade, because while we were explaining that retest did not happen, right? Now here, where do I get a trade? If you see, right, this channel, right, somewhere around 43,300 to 43,340, right, I will wait for this price to come back, hit this place, let the P premiums cool off, and then I will try and see if I am getting a trade downside, right? can we short the market? Yes, that's a flip zone now. I will not directly short Prava, I will wait for a bearish candle, because again actually it's a flip zone in a very smaller time frame. 15 मिनट्स में तो अभी भी मार्केट बुलिश ही है, तो आप इंट्राडे के लिए आज के लिए जो ट्रेड्स ढूंढ रहे हैं उसके लिए फ्लिप जोन वी कैन टेक अ शॉर्ट, ठीक है, बट वी विल हैव टू वेट फॉर अ बेरिश कैंडल, राइट. नाउ अगेन गाइज, डोंट बी इन अ हरी टू टेक अ ट्रेड. कॉल बाय नहीं करना है अभी, राइट, पुट बाय करने का टाइम है, राइट. Concept, is it understood? See the guys right now you guys are attending live session, everyone is understanding the trades, right, and taking it. The point is, when you are not in a live market, right, can you execute these trades on your own, right, through by learning through these live sessions? That's the main thing that we are trying to focus on, right. Ask us questions if you guys have any. None? So now do you see why I say 43,200 पे आप 80% क्वांटिटी बुक कर लो. देखो यहाँ पे एक सपोर्ट लेके, सपोर्ट इसने नीचे लिया है इस कैंडल पे, इसने सपोर्ट लिया है और अभी ऊपर जा रहा है. आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन टेकिंग अ बुलिश ट्रेड, बिकॉज अब मेरे लिए बुलिश ट्रेड बनने के लिए मार्केट हैज़ टू गो अबाउ 43,422. या कूल. Any questions on the way we are analyzing Bank Nifty and Finnifty, guys? Okay, now we'll continue to see the components that we are saying. So if you see, right, this guy has fallen, ICICI has fallen, Axis is staying strong, and SBI has also fallen. So if you see, it was a coordinated selling. How to trade along with you? I have watched your video but was unsure when to take the trade. So Dipta, I am giving all the levels live, as in how I am actually giving entry points as well. Channel retest, yeah, ideally channel retest should happen. You can't enter channel retest at the first touch, Harsha, because right now market is bullish. Yesterday the entire day trend was bullish, so you will have to take a trade channel retest पे. If you get a bearish candle in 3 minute or 5 minute, you will get an entry. So Sudipta, when can we, no Sagar, we won't encourage anyone to take a CE right now, because CE would be risky. So the entry setup on first, right, always look at the spot chart. Next, at least help us and give a call in the morning. Sanjay, call in the morning, right? The first trade is very volatile, so I generally don't encourage most of the traders to take a call in the morning between 9:15 and 9:30, because that is where your capital can erode very fast. The problem is people don't put their SLs, right? Which strike will see short covering. So generally at the end, I'll explain, Srajal, I'll explain. So generally in the morning, right, if the trade does not go in your direction, right, if that discipline of putting an SL is there, then it makes it easy. Given many people are not putting their SLs, right, it makes it scary for us to give that trade, right. I generally prefer giving a trade in afternoon after the initial move has happened, right. So today also that afternoon move, the trade that I have posted has actually given more than 60 to 80 points in option, right. So 36,360 is where, sorry, 43,360 is where I asked people to enter long, and that is where there was a, can we short the Bank Nifty at 38? No, wait. There is a place to short Bank Nifty. Let it come there. 43,310, 360 if it comes. Don't look at retracement of the current swing. This is not even a swing, right? Vishwanath, I have explained how to look at a swing. Go back to the video again. Actually, it will tell you why this is not a swing, right? So that is where Sanjay, I am not suggesting the morning trade. It's too volatile, right? Afternoon trades where people are making money. And after that also, right, I am suggesting some trades through which you can make 3 to 5%, 10% of your capital easily, right? Morning trades, when I am taking, right, I have given the, my voice message had come today, right? I was actually driving the car. At 43,450, I said there was a resistance. Now, given I tend to quickly enter in and quickly come out, there are certain concepts on liquidity, open high on certain strikes, right? which I am yet to explain. So if I'll give those trades, right, you guys will not understand why I am setting certain targets. So it will make it difficult for you guys to take that entry. Morning trades, right, I have close to 6 or 8 setups basis which I take a trade, and till I have actually opened up all the setups, right, it will be very difficult for you guys to understand. So it will confuse your setup. That is where I am not giving it. Yeah. Now we'll come back to Finnifty charts, right? Okay, Finnifty, right, I said is yet to give you a 19260. Let it prepare for the expiry. I personally feel it will start trading near 19260, 270, right, and then it will give you a breakdown. That is where the breakdown would be good, right? Typically at support, guys, I don't encourage anyone to take a CE, right? I generally, before the important levels are taken out, if you have decent capital which can be deployed, I encourage people to short a PE there, because PE premiums, actually if you see, right, 43,500 was trading around 417. Right now it is trading around very quickly, right? It actually came down and decayed by 100 points, right? So I encourage people to take this trade rather than buying a CE. CE buying में शायद ज़्यादा पैसा नहीं बना होगा, and with pressure, right, it has only given 6 or 8 points. So this is a better one to look at, right? Now we'll come back to this chart and see what the chart is trying to tell us, right? Finnifty, right, in 15 minutes it has actually broken this candle, right? Should not, in 15 minutes, should not close above this candle 19300, right? I am still waiting to see. This was again an important resistance. Market yesterday went up, retested, today went up, right? Now if it, so for sellers to get activated, right, the sellers will get active below 19280, right? Below 19280 a closing, sellers will get active. This setup will not trigger if the market moves beyond 19325, right? In this retracement in Finnifty, these levels should not be breached and closed. These levels should not be breached and closed, right? We'll quickly go to how the option players have placed their individual, how they are writing the options, right? So if you see, right, and I'm looking at the overall picture, right, this person has written aggressively, right, which is where I said don't try to create new put entries at the support, let it take a bounce, right? Here also this person has not exited his position 19300, right? We wait, we see how the individual strikes are now showing us the Finnifty related position building, right? I always say first look at the macro picture, right? 30 minutes, right? Who is looking confused? This guy or this guy? This is the position which was built maximum 34, 31, 9, 5, 8, right? This guy is looking confused. If you see the position built, position taken out, right? Now a big building happening here, right? If now we will have to wait and see. This is actually massive. जितना position था till 130, right? More than that, call one is confused. Yes, call one is confused, but the problem is the put side, right, covering is massive. Now as a follow-up, right, now as a follow-up, I need to see either new puts being written so that I can see some covering there, or as a follow-up I should see some calls being covered here, right? So this is a guest at the home. This new call writers, right, are guest at the home, right? They are guest at the home. I will try to go to Finnifty CEs and see if I am getting a trade here, right? Guys, understood? Bank Nifty is at our levels. No, wait. Bank Nifty is at our levels, but Bank Nifty needs to also give you some. No, Bank Nifty is not at our levels. 43,300. Wait, give it time. It has to retest those channels, and then it has to retest the channel and then again give you a bearish candle. So we'll wait here. The channel retest is not happened. So I did not want Finnifty to close here. It has actually closed above. be patient with the trades, right? You will get good 1 to 2 trades during expiry. Don't be in a rush to take entries. The problem is the CE side premiums are very high. What happened? Is it stuck? Give me a minute. Finnifty 19300 CE. Right, so call side is looking confused, and that is where I am trying to see if there is a support trade that I can make here. Right, if the call covering starts happening now, we may get a decent move. Now I'm not looking at 19350, 19250 and all those strikes because they generally, right, don't have enough liquidity. See now, two possibilities, right? Two possibilities. If you look at the option chart and look at everything independently, don't cloud judgment using, if you will get confused, right? If you keep mixing open interest data to this person, right? PE, right? For me, I am interested in looking at this fellow around this level. Sweep candle, I am looking at it at this level, right? यहाँ पे कोई support बना ही नहीं है, right? In CE there is no support. I am still waiting and seeing if there is any trade which is possible here, right? Otherwise, right now it looks like the CE side, right, no support has been found. I'll continue observing how is there any follow, but this, right, actually this after confusion, this person has actually doubled his open interest, right? Now there has to be some follow up. So यहाँ पे throughout the day they were in charge, more than what has been written, highest, right, has been covered. So for now, at support the put writing should happen, right? So put writers need to enter after 2:30, right? Fresh put writing should happen. Call guys should cover, right? That is my first condition. Option chart mein I should be able to spot a support. Right now I am not spotting any support here, right? Let it form a support. This person can come as low as 12 to 13. Probably that is where it may give me an entry, right? This one has to come to 30. So these two are the possibilities where I may get a hero zero trade for me to enter, right? Any questions? Okay, Raji, thanks. You made your profit. Call one is confused. Yes, call one is confused, but there has to be some follow up, Prava. I hope you understand. So that setup that I have taught, right, there are 3 to 4 conditions broadly that get met on expiry. Only then you make a trade, right? Right now the call writer was confused, put writer was always holding, but after the confusion, call writer has added position more than double of his positions, and put writer, right, who has covered, right, is yet to come back and write positions. Till that person on the other side does not write positions, you do not have a trade that you can take there. Yeah, so we will wait and watch the market till that time. I am still trying to see how Finnifty and Bank Nifty are proceeding, right? And actually if you see, while the Bank Nifty would have fallen after that initial bump, right, if you see the channel retest has not happened, and that is where I said, right, be patient and wait for your trades before you enter, because here, right, market has not till now, right, not given any condition of shorting it. So if you see this candle, right, has managed to close above, this 15-minute candle is still going on. I need to see if it's forming a drop based drop setup or it's forming a drop based rally, right? We need to wait out, right? Guys, ask me question. Okay, Shrajal, I am yet to answer your question. How do you identify which strike will see short covering? Generally, right, rule of thumb, I will open the OI statistics page, and this works either ways. If you have an institutional strike where the highest put writers are based, then that short covering will be the best, right? I'm going to historical data because this is yesterday's data, right? This is yesterday's data on which I did my analysis, right? The highest put writer was at call writer was at 43,500. The highest put writer was at 43,000, right? Now in between, the one which is an ATM, right, is 43,300, right? Now today if you look at live data, when Bank Nifty 15 minutes back, right, when writing was happening at these two levels, right? Given for me, this is the biggest writer. I am trying to get this put writer to cover his position. Here the call writing is highest. I am trying to get this put writer to completely abandon the house, right? First this, then this, and then this, right? Understood? Any questions there? Ask questions, guys. As much as questions you have, please ask, so that this concept on open interest and which strike, how to choose, right? Typically I look at 0.48 delta strikes, but this is additional confirmation that I get 0.48 delta. What is drop based drop? Drop based drop is nothing but a big red candle followed by a basing candle, which is typically a doji or a small candle, followed by another fall. So it's a continuation trading pattern. Drop based rally is a reversal pattern. So you have a drop, big red candle followed by a small basing candle followed by a rally. Rally means green candle. Yeah. I hope nobody is trapped now on the put side, right? If we get a move towards 298, between 295 and 285, we will get one entry again on the put side. I am waiting for that entry to happen. Okay? And in trading, guys, be very patient. Don't be in a rush to enter trades, because basing candle's color is typically opposite, right? So if a drop candle is red, basing candle will be small green. If it's small red also, it's okay, but typically basing has to be a different color. Rally will obviously be a different candle color. Yeah. So now again I am observing whether my setup is getting created or not, right? At this point of time, the setup has not got created. The setup has actually not got created at all. So if you see, right, setup formation is not there, right? Now this has actually engulfed how much body? Body should be small, Raghavendra sir. Basing candle, right, the body should be very small. It should be like a spinning top or doji, but body should not be more than 15-20% of the entire candle size, and it should importantly close below, above the drop candle, right? Now if you see, right, 31 lakh contracts, right, this is actually tripled, more than tripled, right? So personally I don't see our setup forming, right? We'll try and see if there are other areas where you can see this setup getting formed. 19,300 pay, it is not happening. When drawing channels, how to decide which candles high and low has to be considered? Typically I like sweep candles a lot, Ella. I like sweep candles a lot. I typically tend to take sweep candles and more than 2 candle lows and candle highs should be touched. Those are the good points for you to consider a trend line or a channel formation. Guys, is this the concept is understood, right? Now if you see here, right, 19,250 is looking interesting for me, right? 19,250 is looking interesting. 19,300 I am not seeing the setup getting formed. I am looking at 19,250, right? Here if you see steadily, right, the put writers have not exited. These are the guys who are controlling the fort. Call writers were confused. They have created some position, right? they have created some position, 8,65,000, 4 lakh contracts here. If these fellows try to cover, you have potentially 12 lakh contracts at 19,250 which can cover. Can you explain using a chart? In fact, this is a chart that I drew, right? So if you see sweep candle, right? So multiple, more than 3 bodies touched. This is where I had drawn. In fact, this is also covered in yesterday's setup that I drew. Bottom also, if you see sweep candle, first one is a solid body, then sweep candles I touch, right? 2 points get touched, third point onwards they start touching themselves. So more than 2 points if they touch, they are always good. Yeah. So this one, right? I'll come back to the option analysis here. 19,250, right? If I see some covering, it may happen at 19. Sweep candle has formed in Bank Nifty future. Yes, but there are 2 candles back to back. The problem is there is a flip zone right above. Risk reward is right now not good, right? So now I am looking at some sort of covering to happen here, right? So this put writer has started adding. This guy has never given up. This guy was confused. अब यहाँ पे ना I will start seeing this call covering I can attempt, right? So I will switch to 19,250. Now again remember, 19,250 CE is not a very liquid strike. So if we get an entry at a support, right, keep very modest expectations because this one may not move much, right? Keep very modest expectations. I'm putting 19,300 P here. Okay, now this strike is interestingly swept, forming a support, right? Let it consolidate till 1430, 1440. If you get it somewhere around 44 with a stop loss of 6 to 8 points, you can enter position, right, on the long side of Finnifty 19,250 CE, right? Same thing if you look at 19,300 CE for people who only want to trade 0, right? Finnifty 19,300 CE, right? If you get a candle at 18, you buy it with a stop loss of 6 rupees, right? You buy it with a stop loss of 6 rupees at 18, right? We were hoping put will give us the entry, but if I see the put entry is done and dusted, actually if you see, right, Finnifty definitely is taking a support. It has not come to the levels below which I wanted it, right? So I am expecting a small up move before 3 o'clock, right, which will help you take a 0 trade, right? We have kept this open. Please look at this particular 19,250, right? These new call writers, right, they need to cover their position. 9 and 4, 13 lakhs. This is a decent position that I have, right? These guys were confused. The moment they start covering their positions, I will see a very good movement in 19,250 CE, right? Anyone stuck anywhere in their positions, I said don't short. You will get a range to short in the market. Look at where 43,500 P is come. It's come from 420 straight to 260. Guys, now you understood why I say don't be in a rush to enter. Market will actually come back and give you your entries. Yeah, clear, right? बैंक निफ्टी नहीं, फिन निफ्टी का कॉल आएगा. बैंक निफ्टी का कॉल तो अभी थोड़ा टाइम है. बैंक निफ्टी कॉल विल टेक सम टाइम टू कम. It's actually it needs to close above 43,400. Fin Nifty, right, given there is expiry, we may get some movement, right? We may get some movement. I'm trying to get the 0 trade right now. Guys, concept understood? Any questions there? This is also sweep. Wow, good. This is the buying candle. This is going up only, as in Finnifty expiry candle, right? We will get an up move only. So here, right, if anyone wants to buy, right, if anyone wants to buy 19300 CE, right, I am waiting for 18 rupees with a 6 rupees stop loss to enter the trade. Guys, important thing is the analysis being understood? Because if you are understanding the analysis, you will be able to take a trade. Can be not Bank Nifty call. I am still waiting for this particular option to come to 18 rupees and then only I will buy. There was a coordinated selling. Now at this selling, right, ideally the call writers should have been able to add more positions as a follow up. They have not, as in put writer is exiting. This guy has covered his shorts. Okay, wait. Okay, wait guys, don't be in a rush, Bank Nifty definitely not a buy right now. Sure Sudipta, thanks. Adani and also gave 10%, you could have exited with 10%. These are positional calls, right? I would always say that only take it with 10% of your trades. We put it in bold especially to ensure. Okay guys, enter this at 9 rupees 50 paise. Place the stop loss at 6 rupees. It's a 3 rupees risk. 19300 PE. I am entering 19300 PE. Above 13, right? This one will blast. Above 13, this one should blast. Right? This is not a trade per my expiry setup. Expiry setup has not formed. This is a trade per my candlestick setup. Right, this is a trade for my candlestick setup. I am seeing a sweep here, right? The trade is active. I am waiting now beyond 13 rupees, right? 12 rupees 80 paisa, 13 rupees, right? This one should actually blast till 22-23. Only hold guys these trades if you are in profit. Don't be adventurous there. Yeah. The stop loss is small, the stop loss is 3 rupees. Ensure you are not deploying more than 10% risk in any trades that you are taking out of your profit, not out of your capital. Capital में तो 1% से ज़्यादा risk लेना ही नहीं है. So I am trying to see the Finnifty, right? Sweeping. We may hit it. This may hit the SL. It is yet to hit the SL. Keep the SL in the system. Don't try to play with the SL. Right? Don't hold it infinitely. Okay, this one has touched SL. I am out of this trade. I am out of this trade at 6 rupees. This one has touched the SL. Right? This one has hit the SL. We'll wait and see. This one has touched the SL. We are out of this trade. I am not sure, but so guys, I'm still, we may get another chance. I'm still waiting to get a good. This one was not the expiry setup. The expiry setup is actually happening live right now. The problem is this call writing is very big, right? So actually if you see, this is more than double, right? This call writing is so big. I am not confident of going against this call writing. This is very big, right? It's more than double. So here I am not confident of call. We wait and see. 19300 PE. Okay, let's see 19250 CE. Hmm. 19350. The problem is today this is happening on a illiquid strike. That is where my worry is. The movement will not be very sharp. Okay, this one I will wait 19350 C around 6 rupees and see what happens. Yeah, we will wait and see. Okay, we'll wait and see what happens. If we can get a trade, fine. If we don't, we close at this one SL. See, this is where there is a problem. So if you see, right, this call writer was confused, but the covering is also not very big. Here the put writing is heavy, covering has started happening. Ideally the put should have moved 19250, right? Put should have moved. It did not move per our expectation. This, if naturally, right, this one starts covering, right, this will give a very good move. This put, right, 19300, this if it starts moving above 11-12 rupees, right, this one will give a big move. It will give a big push because there is big open interest which is lying here where the trade can actually go in your favor. Started to move now. Again make an entry beyond 11 rupees now. Again make an entry beyond 11 rupees. The stop loss, the quantity should be very small because the stop loss here is 5 rupees, right? So it's a 6 rupees stop loss. Don't try to enter here with full quantity. Again, of the profit, the next 10%, right, is what you should deploy. I am entering at 11 rupees. I will enter with stop loss. I'm still waiting, right? But this, if entry happens, this one could give us returns of 2x 3x, right, if this happens. The expiry setup, right, has actually not formed. This position is big, guys. Again, understand important, right? The setup I have taught, this 75 lakh contracts got added, right? This is too small a short covering for me to even consider it as a short covering. This guy is confused, but this position is big here, right? Actually, if you see this expiry, 33 lakh contract came out right here, so it's gonna be grinding, right? But if we get a move above 11, this is the put option, right, which will give you a good trade there. We look at components, what the components are doing, because components also are looking bearish. If you see importantly, right, HDFC is retesting the resistance. ICICI is actually weak. Actually, it's given a trap candle both sides, right? Kotak is looking weak. ICICI is consolidating, right? I am expecting a downward move. Let's see if we get the trade or not. If we don't, we'll try and see if something else works out, right? Around 235, around 245, we'll get to see a trade. Here, positions. Today it's writing both the sides. They are writing both the sides. we'll see which side seeds the position, right? We'll try and see. So this second trade has not got activated. I am still waiting. The first trade which got activated hit the SL, right? First trade which got activated hit the SL. My standard expiry setup is not gonna trigger here. I have explained the reason why. This was too big a position for me to actually bet against it, right? This side was confused. Ideally, if I would have got, and the other problem is, if you see the call rates also, right? The call rates, I don't have anything at a good price. So 19,350 CE, right? Actually, this one did not trigger. It went up, but this is not triggered. The reason is I am not able to find any good support or any good range here. Otherwise, I would have taken a, yeah. So see, if you see this, right, 1 and 2 point touched, right? This has not come to a range from where I could have bought it also, right? So my standard setup is not triggered today. Standard setup is not triggered. I may be trading using breakout. Yeah, call build up. So confusion in call, right? Typically so here, right, 19,300 call writers have actually tripled their position, right? They were at 38,000. They have actually tripled their position to 1 crore 7 lakhs, right? Now that means the call writers are very confident, right? So 65 lakh call writing, right, being eliminated from the system. Any safe trade, I will give, right? Any safe trade we will see. Bank Nifty may we probably can get, right? I am trying to spot a trade in both. So above 300, right? If you get Bank Nifty PE 43,500 PE, right? You can enter with a 25 point stop loss. In fact, it's gonna be PE now because this this is actually touched, right? This will go down 14. Okay, PE has triggered 16. Guys, trail. You made a loss in the first trade. Please trail, guys. We are in profit here. 50% is done, guys. Exit portion of your quantity. 18, 19, 20. Guys, double is done. Double is done, guys. Exit. Don't be cute. We made loss in first trade. This has completely recovered. Speak English only. We from southern India. Pivish, there are people from both sides, right? There are some people from south, some people are from north. So I'm trying to maintain both the languages so that important levels are understood by everyone, right? Guys, I hope your time that you had given to us has been of value. The first trade we gave a stop loss of 3 rupees. Second trade we have recovered 9 rupees, right? I had asked you guys to put 10% of your profit in first trade, 10% of your profit in second trade, right? Given the quantity entered was same, the profit that you guys have made would be good, right? Again, guys, question for everyone, right? Stop losses you will have to learn to take. Stop losses you will have to learn to take. No trader can say that my trades will go without stop loss, right? Important thing is when you are giving a stop loss, and I said at 6 rupees when it came, right, I gave my stop loss. Now there is a counter argument. Many people tell me that if I hold this trade, right, if I hold this trade, it would have gone to 3 rupees and from there it bounced, it went to 18 rupees, right? 18, 20, 21. I would have not given a loss and I would have made a profit. My counter argument there is, what if it becomes 0? What if you had a trading opportunity there? Don't cloud your judgment at any given point of time with the trades that you take. No, now no entry in call, guys. No entry in calls. Hey Jay, fantastic, right? You are a good hero zero trader. Fantastic. Right? No. Pivish, there is no trade. I don't know why. What is the logic for a call trade? I am not seeing call trade. Good, Lakshmi, good. Right? Again, we made money. Now we sit back. So okay, right? Last expiry and this expiry, very interesting for me. I will tell you why, right? As a trader, I was prepared to demonstrate to 60 plus people, right, my setup. The setup that I have posted on YouTube, which has worked 3-4 times. It has worked in live market also 2 or 3 times, right? So I was prepared to trade that setup, right? Market is not giving me that setup to trade, right? When I'm last time it did not give me a setup to enter, but my alternate setup, right, triggered immediately and I made an immediate profit. So the first scenario is the easiest one, where I am making an entry basis my setup, I am taking out my profit. Second scenario was last week, where I no worries, right. Second setup is when we enter a trade, right, we try to enter a trade, it does not happen, my alternate setup triggers, I get an entry and I exit, right. My mental levels there are also very calm, because okay, I did not make money but I did not lose money, my alternate setup is triggering. Today, right, is very challenging for me because my primary setup is not triggering. The data has completely gone out of the window. My alternate setup is triggering. The moment it triggered, it gave me 10% profit, 9 rupees to 10 rupee 50 paisa, 10 rupee 80 paisa it went, right. But I won't exit there, right, because my risk is 3 rupees, right. My risk is 3 rupees. Why will I exit at 1 rupee 80 paisa, right? It's a 20% profit on my premium, but it is not a good risk reward for me till I wait out to see more than 12 rupee, right? As in more than 3 rupee movement happens, I will not even exit it cost to cost, right? Because that's my analysis that I've done. Now here what happened, I did an analysis, my alternate setup triggered like last week, but that alternate setup gave me an SL. As a trader, it is my responsibility to be patient. I have a setup, I have a discipline to enter at the right place, but market does not want to reward me here. I have to take the stop loss and exit. I have to, right? Now I should not be ashamed. It's okay, certain live trades, right, will only make losses. I should not be ashamed because it's a setup, it's an analysis, right? Now at the next stage, what did we do? We continued analyzing the markets, right? And I was continuously telling everyone, stay patient, guys, stay patient. Something will trigger. We will take a trade, right? Hero Zero also Thursday. Yes, Pivish. I actually do both the things, right? Now, when I was looking at this trade, right, I took a trend line. I saw this was actually going down, right, in 5 minutes. Sweep candle happened, right? This is a solid body candle. It's a hanging man. Solid body, hanging man. Solid body means option sellers, right? High volume of option sellers. Hanging man means buyers tried to take it up. When I drew this, I gave you a simple entry below beyond 11, right? My stop loss was only 5 rupees, right? My quantity, if you see right here, it's actually, what did I say? It will touch 22 to 25. Why? Because this is where it will naturally face a resistance. It touched 25, guys. You made 14 rupees profit, you have made 1:3. Now that you have given 1, you have made 3. At least whatever profit you came up with, right, you have doubled your profit, or you have at least increased your profit. Now my humble request to everyone, don't give it back to the market. Yeah, don't give it back to the market. Now hold, as in profits you have made, right? For people who wanted a safe entry, I had given a safe entry in 43,500 PE in Bank Nifty. That call has given more than 25 to 30 points. Responsibly trail it. If you are in profit, please exit it, right? Again, guys, last 4 live sessions that we have done, you would have seen 3 facets of a trader. First one, when going is smooth, right? It's a social media trader. I have a setup, I flaunt my setup triggers, I am a hero, my call becomes 5x, 6x. Everyone will say good things about me. Second one, I am a good knowledgeable trader. I have more than 2 setups. My primary setup doesn't trigger. My secondary setup triggers. I again flaunt. It gave me decent profit. Third one, right, is a brick pad trader. Generally what happens, we all fall in that third category. Our primary setup doesn't trigger. Our secondary setup gives us a loss. We take a contra position, we make more losses. These are the days, these are the times when you would make your profit. Forget profit, you will give back your capital to the market. I think over a period of time, right, the more you guys will trade with me, what you will learn is discipline, right, to not give the money back to the market. How do you save your capital in face of some of these things happening, right? Now why did I say around 24, 25 this will take a resistance? Pivish, wait, Don't be in a rush to take trades. See, you will get every day, right? You will get 2 to 3 trades in market, right? We already took 2 trades, so we don't be in a rush. Every 5 minute candle, if you start trading, you will make your broker super rich. You will not be rich. Yeah. Now, why did I say 25 was a resistance? If you see, right, big selling candle came here, big selling candle came here. Option sellers will try to defend. So anyone who has shorted at 30 rupees, right, will try to. So this one right now, a big short covering. Why? Because this is the biggest volume candle. So if you see, right, these 3 voluminous candles were actually comfortably taken out by this selling candle. Now there is no trade, hero zero standpoint say, till 19300 PE crosses 36. Why? Because this is where most of these guys who enter. My setup says I want to trap people who are writing between 130 and 230. Big volume writing between 130 and 230, right? Those are the guys I want to trap. Beyond 36 rates, these guys will get trapped and I will get another move right up till 58. I will get another move right up till 58. I will not suggest hero zero trade here because hero zero mein option can also melt. The reason why option can melt is what you can see here, right? The reason why option can melt is what you can see through option statistics window, and in the option statistics window very clearly if you see, and I'm going back to Finnifty, there is big position created at 19250. 19300 is now more or less in level. 15 minutes back the story was different. Liquidity in Finnifty is less, right? Okay, from a short covering point of view, I'll tell you why I gave this trade, right? So 19300 mein, if you see, right, 19300, and I'm going to 5 minutes because this trade was only for 5 minutes, right? So 19250, 19300 call writer started creating position, right? 19300 put writer who was confident since morning, he abandoned his home here, right? He abandoned his home here. Now if this guy had to cover his position, he should have started abandoning. If there was a confusion, right, I should have started abandoning my positions here. I did not. I confidently started writing more, right? Which means this fellow will have to start covering. So whatever positions got created between these timings, right, this guy abandoned first time, new positions that got covered, I was hoping these guys will now abandon the position. Given this guy has written the most since the morning, he is at higher risk of losing if the short covering move comes. That is where my setup B triggered. My setup B is, you find a resistance in the market, you find a resistance in the market and you trade. There is a channel here, this channel got retested in Bank Nifty and Finnifty mein. Finnifty has got less liquidity, Bank Nifty has got a higher liquidity. I was looking at a move below this candle to enter, and in option chart I was looking at a support, right? Raghavendra sir, I always keep, given my entries are always given in advance, I always place it in system. I always place it in system, right? It's okay. See, it's fine for some of you all, right, who could not take an entry. It's okay. The idea is doing live analysis, right? Why I am doing it? Some of you all will make money, some of you all will not be able to make money. The idea is, am I able to preempt move? Like CE also, right? I said this will go long. I did not take a trade, but it went long. PE, the first trade, as soon as we entered, right, I had 4 lots. I am with decent money. During the live analysis, right, it was not at a level where people could have entered. Some of them took a risky entry and entered, right? This one was live. The stop loss one was live because I already preempted and I had given these 2 or 5 minutes before, so people could make an entry there. Yeah. Bank Nifty one was also live. Bank Nifty has given 40 points. Someone asked for a safe entry. We gave a safe entry and that also has given good returns. Guys, thumbs up if you guys are making sense of the moves that I am trying to anticipate and capture, right? Feedback in case there is something that you guys want to know. For new guys, right, please go through my setup video. Please go through my past expiry live sessions that I have taken. You will be able to make a better sense of when to enter. What to think about Nifty tomorrow. Tomorrow, Lakshmi, I would look at it later. In my mind, Nifty is not bearish. Bank Nifty and Finnifty have reacted. Finnifty has reacted to the expiry. Generally expiry, right, I tend to play it separately, looking at data. Bank Nifty, Nifty, right, after expiry, how generally how the it's an event, how it reacts later, right, is what I see. Kamlesh bhai, you are a star in expiry. You have taken much. You and I have been communicating on the expiry trades for long, right? So I know you take very good trades. I am pretty sure. Generally, you deploy your 100% capital. You keep only capital that you want to trade, right? So I am pretty sure you would have made big money there, because your trailing and everything is also good. So I am sure you would have made big money in the expiry trade, right? So guys, everyone, right, who is making money, if you guys are important thing is not okay. You come here, you are giving your 1.5 hour to me, right? The idea is you want to learn, right? If I am not being able to deliver to your content, then you should be open to give me a feedback, right? But again, generally I tend to keep logical setups, easy setups to trade. People can logically enter those trades, make their money, right? And in case the money is not made, you take a logical stop loss and exit the trade, right? Never risk more than 2%. So for people who are sitting with more than 3 to 5 lakhs, don't risk more than 2% of your capital intraday. 98% say you can recover 2% next day, but if you start taking 10 and 20% risk, right, you have to make 125% returns. That is a killer. I have done that mistake several times in my life and I have blown up my accounts many times, right? So I know how much pain it takes to get that capital and again deploy it back in the market, right? Don't think about reward. Always condition your mind as a trader to always think about risk. Always. Money that you are losing is the money that is going out from your pocket. The money that you would have got if you would have entered a trade is a separate story. It's a separate story. Don't bother about that. Yeah. Guys, I may sound very archaic, I sound very conservative, many people tell it to me, but this is the trading style that I have kind of found a lot of solace in. This is the trading style which has ensured my BP levels are always under check, right? So if you find it conservative, that's fine, at least for the session, right? Just try to follow what I am saying. Don't take risk beyond your means, right? Some of my calls, and no trader can be successful more than 60-70% times. If anyone says that I am successful more than 60-70% time, that guy is just lying to you, or he is trying to just portray good image of trading, right? That is not possible, right? I can personally say this. Many people here who have joined the link, they know me since 2019. Type out your order, how you took your order. I had given the levels, Raghavendra sir, before, both Bank Nifty and Finnifty, right? I had given the levels before. Even with lag, I think the lag is only 5 to 6 seconds because we are running on ultra low latency. I am personally monitoring the YouTube on the other computer, right? Lag is not much. I'll try to type out the order as well. Typing in this, right, will become difficult because I'm actually looking at a system. I am also explaining the concepts. I'm shifting through tabs. It will be difficult. I would suggest you guys actually look at the trades, that as in hear out the trades. Yeah, around 5 seconds lag is there, but I had given the call 2 minutes in advance. At that point of time, the Finnifty PE was at 8 rupees. So from 8 rupees to 11 rupees, right, it did not go immediately. Yeah, 5 seconds lag will be there. Ultra low latency maybe 5 seconds lag will be there. Right? Okay. Now we will load the, okay, you take limit order or market. I take limit order, placing SL order in system for buying. Right? There is a way, I don't know which broker you use, but Upstocks, Angel, Zerodha, three brokers that I have used, right? They have an ability to place an SL order in the system, right? They have an ability to place an SL order in the system in advance. You can place an SL buying order, right? So you have to put a, yeah, Zerodha also has that ability. So Zerodha mein you actually go to buying, right? If you want to buy, there is an SL order that you can place where you have a trigger price and you have a limit price. Trigger price pe it will trigger your buying, right? The moment your buying position happens, then you can start trailing that thing. So Zerodha also has that functionality. What I'll do is I'll try and share the video separately with you. There would be YouTube videos, right, where they explain how to put a stop loss order while buying in advance, right? So you can do a limit. So if a security is at 200, right, and you want to buy it at 100, 120, you can place a limit order to buy at 120, and you can put a trigger order if you want to buy above 230. Both those things are possible through an SL order while buying if you want to do. Yeah, Prav, I want to do. Currently, I'm actually inundated with multiple things, right? So I want to do a session on risk management and position sizing. I will do it. Couple of groups have requested it to me. I don't want to see again. My view is everyone has a family, right? So on weekend, if I do out of respect, some people would join, but it's your family time, right? I don't want to spoil your family time. This earning will continue happening. Some weekends, right, when most of the people are comfortable, we'll try to take a poll and then we'll try to do a session with many participants. See, I want 50, 60 plus participants who can join over weekend, but I don't want to intrude into their family and privacy, right? So that is where I don't want to do it over weekend, but I'll do it. I will do it, right? I will do it, and I'll come back to you guys with a time when we can do it. Perfect. So guys, okay, now, right, I said Finnifty. Okay, this, right, again has retested this level, right, 9 rupees. Do not enter right now, just wait. Let this candle actually give you some sort of confirmation, right? Now from the trading profits, okay, this is yet to give you any entry, because I want to see a sweep candle here. So if you see today, right, I said the expiry will be tricky. If you see, right, both sides call put, it has eaten everything. If you remember yesterday, right, what I, even in my analysis video, right, I said up move grinding, if it's at 43, 450, 500, right, my hero zero will be PE, right? But I said there is support between 43, 200 and 250 in the bank Nifty chart, right? So this will continue to happen. Now this spinning top candle is not good for me to enter. Risky traders, only risky traders, right, who have made profit. Now out of the two calls, right, people would have made 6 to 10 rupees. Netting of the losses, right? Netting of the losses, you would have made 6 to 10 rupees, right, in the trades that we have given in this live session. For only people who have made profits there, if you get an entry at 7 rupees 80 paisa, take it with a stop loss of 4 rupee 80 paisa. So don't, whatever happens, right, for the 1.5 hour time that you have spent, I want you guys to take back 10 rupees out of the profit that you had made for the day, right? In the live session, we took 2 trades. One trade was a super duper success. First trade was not. Second trade was a success. Third trade, right, only take it out of the 10% of your profit of the 2 trades that you have taken. Don't risk more than that. So 3 rupees should be 10% of your profit of the 2 trades that you have taken. Only then enter. Otherwise, don't enter. Don't be in a rush. Right? This is how you make money. This is how you conserve your money. You don't let your profit denting. Right? Guys, make sense? Any questions? Okay, it's moving. It's moving. It did not give us an entry. It's okay. I generally don't sweat over things which don't come to my level. I am still waiting. We have to be patient in trading. We'll wait and we'll take a trade. Don't be in a rush to take a trade. Okay. Now the reason why I'm still looking at short is, do you see this? HDFC is nearing its support, but it's closed below this. It started trading below the closing candle, right? ICICI importantly has taken out the support and is trading on the lower end of the spectrum. Kotak same. Axis, which is bullish, is now giving a again profit booking candle, right? It's again formed a shooting star here, back to back shooting stars, right? SBI was negative. IndusInd is small component, but it's still negative. So I am not looking at a long trade at all. I am not looking at a long trade at all, right? I'm not looking at a long trade. See, important thing, more than making money, right? Try to absorb concepts from this session. If you are absorbing concepts from this session, right, you will along with risk management, right, if you are absorbing concepts, right, money making will happen. Market is not going to run anywhere. You guys will continue to make money, right, if you have learned it, right? Initially when I was not making money, I was making big losses, right? I used to always fear, I used to always be in FOMO, I used to always try and tap into every other person, right, who used to give a trade. In effect, my broker became super rich. The guy who had referred my account, right, he became super rich, right? So avoid those tendencies, right? We are seeing components are bearish. Our entry is yet to trigger. Unfortunately, we have not got the entry. It's 310. I would personally not suggest anyone to take an entry because you only have, see this one also. Okay, this one has given an entry. Guys, anyone could enter here. This candle में entry हो चुका है. ये candle में entry हो चुका है guys. It's last 5-10 minutes. If this goes beyond 18, hold it and close it. अगर रिस्क मैनेजमेंट स्ट्रॉन्ग रखो, आप प्रॉफिट्स अपने, आप पोजीशन साइजिंग अगर आप देखोगे ना, यू वुड बी एबल टू कंट्रोल. गाइज, whoever has entered here, right, 8 rupees, if this candle by 310 doesn't close beyond 16.5, exit this position at small profit of 3-4 rupees, right? Exit this position at 3-4 rupees. I was looking at an entry here. Okay, yeah, not got an entry, don't chase. Please don't chase. Anyone who has not got an entry, please don't chase. It's last 8 minutes. My entry in Angel has triggered. I was seeing this candle low. It was showing at 8 rupees 65 paisa. Somehow my candle in Angel has triggered an entry at 7 rupees 80 paisa. Right? I am just holding it for next 2 minutes and seeing. If it goes beyond 17, I will hold it till 315. If it doesn't, I will exit it here with a small 3-4 rupee profit. Okay, for people, again, no BTST trades for today on the indices. The ones that we have given, we have closed most of the positions. 2 positions which stay open are Adani Enterprises, and Adani Enterprises also was a clinical close because it gave 10-12%, but for people who are holding it, continue holding it. And Coforge, right, is an open one. HCL Tech has given more than 12 rupee 50 paisa. For people who had taken the trade, can close that trade, right? This one, okay, this one has given the move now. Cool. I am closing, I am holding this till, I will hold this till 315. Anyone who did not get an entry can try their luck with Bank Nifty PE at 320, 43,500 PE at 320 with 295 as stop loss. It's moving very fast. The PE has actually tripled, 26, 27, right? If it goes beyond 36, this will be my trade which will give me big returns. $28. Okay, Bank Nifty PE has shot up from 325 to 357. Whoever has taken the trade, it has given more than 1:1, right? Kotak, right, I have already updated in the group. It was above 30% C. I had already asked people to exit and only hold it if they have deployed 10% of their capital. Kotak I had updated yesterday itself. yesterday itself I had updated, all the Cs had given more than 30-40% returns. Carry the stock trade in cash. Again, the idea is you should only hold trades which will, so tomorrow, right, if there is a 3-5% gap down, you should not lose more than 10. So I always encourage people to trade more out of their profits rather than their cash, because the moment you are trading it out of your own capital, right, 5-6% gap down, you will start worrying. Whereas on high conviction MSCI trade, right, we are expecting one big round of buying coming in Kotak, right? It will happen before MSCI day. So all the dips are being used by market makers to buy that position, right? Now in such a case, if you have deployed your capital, 5-10% movement in option will actually cause a lot of heartache to you. So to avoid that, right, we are asking everyone to only take positional stocks out of the calls that we have given and the profits that you have made on our calls. My screen is not clear. No, the screen is clear. The screen is clear. Wait. Actually, it's running at a, it's showing excellent connection. It's at 360p, which is the maximum which is possible while streaming. Right? Just check the internet connection on the quality, right, of YouTube. Just put 360 or 480p, you will be able to get, because from my end everything is going fine. Yeah, cool. Okay, right, folks, any question that anyone has? HCL Tech, again, Bhanu, it has given more than 10%, but again hold it. Mid cap IT, right, if you have not exited, we are looking at a decent profit coming there. HCL Tech, Tech Mahindra, Coforge, right, all mid cap IT stocks will give decent returns because okay, I'll show it through the chart, right? So guys, there is no open position now, right? I hope nobody has an open position. I am switching to viewing the Nifty IT chart, guys. I hope it is okay. No one has an, see, again, I want to ensure that everyone who is joined for the Finnifty Expiry, right, was able to make money, was able to learn something, right? I don't want to waste anyone's time. I hated it when someone used to do it to me, right? So primary purpose was to discuss the Finnifty Expiry. That is done. Now I will come to Nifty IT chart, right? So if you see Nifty IT chart, there are two charts, right, that you should see. One is the Nifty IT as an index, right, and the other one is Nasdaq. So if you remember, when I Exide, Sagar just posted Exide, who has given? Sagar just posted on the support group. Now I am not sure if it's a stock that you want us to look at or if it's a see guys, again positional, right? I am time and again saying positional stock options, we put it as a bold, right? We don't give a SL there. We keep the targets open. Maruti, Chambal, all have gone 5x, 7x, right? Now the idea there is you only take if it is out of 10% of the profits that you posted on the support group. We'll come back with the chart, right? But again, Sagar, I am again and again saying, three of us, right, when we put together our analysis, index is intraday, the stock options where we give you a stop loss defined, right, is intraday. Where we give open SL, open target, right, I have reinforced it last 4 days may at least 8 or 10 times. Please only take it out of 10% of the profits that you are generating out of our channel. The reason is these are positional stock options. They will take 30-45 days to mature, right? And the reason why we are not giving an SL there is it's a positional stock, right? So it can correct 3-5% and then it can go in the direction. Same thing happened with Maruti. Maruti was in loss of 15 to 20% on an option, but it went 500%, right? Because it has gone 5x, 7x, right? And I remember in live session also I clarified these are positional stocks. The way to identify it is we put it in bold and caps. So only take it out of 10% of your profits that you are making through our calls. We are trying to ensure not more than 5 stocks are kept as a positional stock option open in the channel. Index options generally is one. The moment we close, we move to another one, right? That is where I am saying just bring in the discipline. We are also trying to ensure more calls are not sent so that people are not overwhelmed. Any given point of time, you don't have, like every other channel, right? Not all calls are open, so I don't want to overwhelm you guys, right? Now coming to Nifty IT, right? Nifty IT, 2 days back when I was analyzing Bank Nifty and Nifty, right? Monday, or rather on Saturday over a weekend, right? I said there is a trend line resistance. After this dip, there was a sweep candle around this resistance. 4 days, right? It's consolidated. It was on Saturday when I had analyzed. Till Friday it had consolidated. I said if it breaks this trend line, this will move. Now your biggies, right? TCS has moved, right? Your Infosys also from the level that we had identified had started moving, right? Infosys also from the level that we had identified had started moving. Sorry, where is this? Infi also from the level that we had given, right, had started moving. We had given it at 1253. It had started moving, right? The biggies have moved. Now it's the time of the small, the blue chip. After blue chip, right, your mid cap IT stocks will move, right? Your mid cap IT stocks will move. That is where we have been picking this, right? Lupin also, MSCI rebalance. No, it's not month end. It's actually 11th or 15th May. So rebalancing is scheduled for this Thursday or Friday. Yeah. So HCL Tech also, right, if you see, has been given with the same idea. There is a trend line resistance. It will come till 1100, 1200. Thick consolidation forming higher lows. It will take out this. It's like a triangle, right? Ascending triangle, but with a flat horizontal line on the top, right? This trap candle today, for the first time, HCL Tech is giving a closing above this. We are expecting this to hit 1097, 1100 pretty soon, right? That is where we had picked up this stock. That was the logic of us picking up this stock, right? Makes sense. I think HCL Tech would be here. Yeah, this is the place. In fact, for a long time, this one traded till 12 rupees 50 paisa, 13 rupees, right? So okay. Today intraday it went, after we had given the call, it had gone to 12 rupee 50 paisa. So 15% was done, right? 12-15% was done. So if you are an intraday player and you're not willing, these trades are not for the intraday players. These are for people who want to, out of their profit, right, want to invest and see if the money becomes 4x 5. Only out of your profit, right, your money will grow very fast. Out of your capital deployed, it's very difficult to take these trades, right? So Nifty IT is bullish, right? Next, now let me go to the Go charting, where you can see the Nasdaq live, right? We'll see Nasdaq index live. So if you see the Nasdaq index live, yeah, 19300 PE will rock, but again I have placed my trailing stop loss. If it hits, it hits, otherwise it's okay. I am expecting it to, as in now the trades cannot happen, but I am expecting that to close above 40, right? So if you see this, right, Nasdaq is actually starting to consolidate and go higher, right? After the dip it had witnessed from here, right? So it has got good 300-500 points to move up, right, if it goes above. So we are personally expecting a move in Nasdaq, and with a move in Nasdaq we are expecting a move to also come in Nifty IT. Nasdaq and Nifty IT is correlated. Nifty IT mein biggies like TCS has moved, Infi is moving now. When the rally will come, we are expecting the mid cap IT stocks will also move, right? Is it clear? Does anyone have any question? Okay, 43,500 PE guys, 392, right? 290 is when we had given an entry. 290 to 290, 320, right? We had given an entry. 295 was the stop loss. Whoever had taken the trade, your 1:3 is done, right? Generally, after the morning trades or the afternoon trades, right, whatever is your profit, just deploy 10% in one trade. If you hit a stop loss, deploy 10% of your profit in another trade. If everything happens wrong, 2 stop losses done, you exit the day. You are still carrying home 78 to 80% profit, because brokerage देके भी आप profit जो what you analyze for profits, not to be right in the market, right? So you are taking home 80%. Now through these kind of trades, right? So 10% of my profit, typically I make 7 to 8%. 10% of my profit is 0.8% of my capital risk that I am taking. I made 2.5% here, right? This is how you compound throughout the day, which is where your initial position size is per your risk management of capital. Your later on through the day, right, you keep risking that small portion of your profit to keep adding, and it looks small, 0.8% of your capital, right? In this case, because my profit for the day was 8%, 10%, 12%. Generally it is an average of 8 to 12% by now. If I'm risking 10% of my profit, I'm risking 1.2% of my morning capital that I have thought of. 1:3 means I'm getting 3.6%. Now what was 10, 11%, 12% profit earlier becomes 15% profit. This is how you compound on a daily basis, right? It's a simple mantra. It's too simple for people to actually feel comfortable with, but many times people feel it's rocket science. Birla Soft Trade. Birla Soft Trade is part of pre-open strategy. Prava, generally what we do is pre-open NSE, right? We look at stocks and then we try to plot them under the resistance and support bands. If they continue trading higher than they continue near the resistance bands, right? We typically look at a breakout from that zone. So it's an opening range breakout trade, but the only catch is we look at pre-open market to identify these stocks. Yeah, I am now exiting my position, right? It is currently, it went to 36. I was hoping for a breakout, but I said after 315 I will not risk, right? At 30 I have exited my complete position, right? If you see this 0 trade, right, gave 5x. At 7.8 was the entry. The risk was 3 rupees, right? It has given a return of 21. In fact, it has given an entry of 20. The overall I could have made 28 points, but you cannot enter at low, you cannot exit at high. It has still given me a 22 rupees reward against the 3 rupees risk, right? My 0 trade is 5x. My risk reward is 1:7, right? 1:9, 1:7, whichever, wherever you guys would have exited. Kamlesh sir, I would not hold BTST because these days market is actually, one day if it falls, next day it actually completely reverses, right? So I would not risk that small portion of profit, but if you are confident, go ahead and take it, because you are doing it out of your profit. So even if it becomes 0, it will not pinch your pocket, right? Guys, how many understood this trade? How many understood the logic of how to enter and how to exit? Perfect. No, I won't suggest holding anything naked call sells right now. I am, in fact, see, BTST, right, call selling or put selling is very risky. Call selling is still okay because market tends to fall big. Going up, it takes time, but I won't. Yeah. Cool. As the market comes to close, I hope everyone made good trades with us, right? I hope your time was worth, right? And I hope you guys had good expiry session with us. Again, as we keep trading live, right, you are seeing various facets of when a setup triggers. When a setup triggers, it gives you stop loss, how you have to continue doing your trades, follow the same setup, alternate setup also, right? If you're confident, how you can take trade, right? This is how you learn, right? And initially, don't try to chase profits will come. First, try to learn how to manage your risk. right? Thank you everyone, thank you for your time. I hope we will come back with the analysis video. Guys, if you're finding this good, please try and share our link with your friends, family members. More the people join, it will be helpful for them. Most of our trades, right, are going positive for now, right? We are teaching risk management, setups, live sessions, everything free, so it is helping a lot of people. We are getting a lot of good messages, right? I think we just need to scale up more and more. I think today we are nearing 700 subscribers thanks to you guys, because through positive word of mouth, right, organically we have grown from 300 odd to 700 within a period of 2.5 weeks, right? So please continue spreading the word. For anyone who have not joined and subscribed our channel, please go ahead and do it, right? Thank you everyone, thank you for being part, giving us your valuable time.